Hi, hello friend, welcome to a channel. I woke up this morning to an inbox full of people sending me the article we're going to be talking about today, so thank you to everyone who sent me this. There were many of you. I was gonna name you guys and I was like, you know who you are. As of yesterday, CNBC put out an article called MLM Sellers Are Asking for Cash to Donate Products to Health Workers, but Experts Say It's a Marketing Ploy. Us in the anti-MLM community have been talking about this for a few weeks now because of posts like this. Now, I got this post from MLM_busters on Instagram, but I guess as of yesterday too, Arbonne came out and issued a statement and was like, hey, we don't condone our people doing this, and they tried to pretend they didn't know what was going on, but there's no way they didn't know. So let's just go through these pictures real fast so you guys know what I'm talking about. I think we all know by now, but just as a recap. So here we have a picture of some Arbonne fizz stick things, more wellness packages for frontline workers. This is a picture of whoever is behind this particular one ordering a bunch of Arbonne shit to put into these kind of care packages. So, and this is just Arbonne in particular. Like, there are a lot of other MLMs who are doing very similar things. But okay, so here's the hospital staff care kit from Arbonne. Our team is putting together care kits to help the amazing nurses, doctors, therapists, and medical staff who are working overtime to keep people safe. And they're adding fizz sticks, protein shakes, protein snack bars, hydration packs, and fit chews. And then it says choose your donation amount. These people basically are saying, give me 25 or 50 or 100 or 150 or $200 and I'm gonna use that money to buy a bunch of Arbonne shit and donate it to the hospital staff. This is just another picture of the same thing that we just went over. Here's a Facebook post of the same thing. I urgently need your help for doctors, nurses, and medical staff in Guernsey. This is just the tip of the iceberg, and one thing that they and many others are experiencing already is their hands completely breaking down and cracking with the aggressive washing and alcohol gels they've been repeatedly using. Even my own hands have been drier than usual from hand washing, and I'm not in the hospital environment, but I swear by our Arbonne products to help. If your usual hand cream just ain't cutting it, it's because the ingredients aren't clean enough and are too harsh. I know that our products will do better to help repair the skin and be kinder to the environment. See, it's not just food that these people are donating. This is also obviously fucking hand creams. Hashtag Project Impact. Another friend adopted a facility in California to help the nurses and doctors. Oh, all these empty boxes into healthy care packages. Good Lord. Big announcement. This morning, God spoke to me, oh God, to find one hospital in every state that we could help, which would be 50, right? I shared the vision with the team and they all jumped in, and within 12 hours we just hit 1,000 wellness packages for frontline workers, which was $20,000 collected. Best part is they still have thousands more they are collecting, and we will continue with a goal of 2,500 wellness packages. I am blown away by all your generosity, friends. Let's keep going. I mean, there's a bazillion examples of this all over the internet. Pretty much any anti-MLM source will have something like this. I'm sure Reddit has a ton of it, but you get it. So we understand what we're talking about here. So let's jump into this article and see what CNBC has to say about it. And honestly, before we even say anything, I'm so glad that this information is getting out. All right, key points. Multi-level marketing company Distributors are asking for cash donations so they can buy their own supplies to give to first responders, doctors, and nurses, and others on the front lines of the COVID-19 pandemic. Experts warned consumers donation money is better spent directly donating to hospitals or other reputable organizations. Hospitals reached by CNBC said that they were primarily seeking direct financial support or donations of medical supplies. This article includes not only Arbonne, but it also says Scentsy, which, what are you doing? Scentsy sells like smelly good stuff, and it's not even like essential oils where the essential oil huns can at least be like, oh, just ingest this. Like, you can't, I mean, you shouldn't ingest those, obviously, first of all. But second of all, what does Scentsy do besides make your house smell good? Like, what? They don't need that shit. Anyway, yeah, so they're calling these care packages, but also break room bundles. So if you see either of those terms thrown around, that's what's going on here. But this is a clear example of people trying to take advantage of this situation. Now, putting a label on it of like, we're donating care packages. Maybe in certain situations, this is okay. In this situation, it is not okay. I don't think it's ever okay for an MLM to do this kind of shit because no one needs anything from an MLM. If there's anything you need to buy and put in a care package, it's not gonna come from an MLM. We have MLM distributors from a bazillion MLM companies, not just one. It's coming from very, very many of them. Well, first they start off saying that their products can help you stay safe from COVID-19, which obviously is false, and the FTC was like, yo guys, stop doing that. They're getting cracked down on, obviously, now for that stuff, so they gotta find a new way to sell shit, to make sales and all that. So that's pretty much what's going on here. It's just another way of people taking advantage of a worldwide pandemic, which is gross and scummy and disgusting. So CNBC contacted some of the hospitals that were on this list. According to this article, they typically said that they preferred direct financial donations. Some of them aren't even taking food donations at all. And obviously, like, it's a well-known fact that they're looking for personal protective equipment. Like, there's not enough of it. Which also, that brings me to, I think Norwex is marketing a mask now made out of whatever the fuck their special cloth is. I don't know what it is, but, and it just has a Norwex, like, logo right on top of it. So, like, everyone can know you're with Norwex. Like, oh, it's so scummy. But anyway, so sometimes the sellers in these situations will, like, say they're not going to take a commission from all this, blah, blah, blah. But even if they're not taking a commission for themselves, let's talk about the ways that this person is still going to benefit. Not only the person, the entire company, and their entire upline. So let's say, for example, that I was one of these Arbonne Huns who was trying to put together a care package like this. I raise $1,000. I take that $1,000 and buy as many Arbonne products as I can with that $1,000, obviously not taking a cut of commission. Probably you would go through the back office and order all of it so that it's already, like, discounted so you don't get commission. But when you make those sales, it's very important to remember that even though I'm the one placing the sales, I'm the one taking the money and doing the care packages, even though I'm not receiving actual monetary compensation, I'd have an upline, and that upline's got an upline. And every single one of those sales is benefiting the uplines financially. Now, it's different with every company, but usually the general thing is, and I have never looked into Arbonne in particular as far as their compensation plan goes, but usually it's like that is contributed to, like, the group volume or the personal volume or business volume or whatever those acronyms usually are. All of those sales are still going to contribute to that number. They can still make bonuses and things off of those numbers, which is pretty scummy. Obviously, it is benefiting the MLM company as well. Whether they're paying that first distributor out or not, they're still making that sale and still profiting. And so are the uplines. The other thing is too, is that even though the distributor itself may not be getting financial compensation, but they might be using that personal volume order that they just put in to raise in ranks, which can give them more compensation for actual sales in the future. Like, it's all, first of all, it's a marketing ploy. Second of all, it's all benefiting everyone who's doing it. No one is doing this out of the kindness of their hearts for no reason other than to help people, because they're helping themselves. Now, Arbonne sent out a statement yesterday saying that it upholds the highest standards of integrity and does not condone deceptive, unethical, or illegal practices of any kind. Now, I wouldn't say that this is illegal, but certainly deceptive and unethical. They also posted a link to their business ethics and sustainability team about its charitable giving policies, which state that any fundraising efforts organized by consultants can't be sanctioned, endorsed, or promoted by Arbonne, and that consultants shouldn't take any actions or imply anything that could be viewed as taking advantage of the current situation. Well, that's certainly what they're doing. Like, what can they do to stop it, you know? They can't make people stop ordering stuff. So I don't even know what the solution to the problem would be besides maybe terminating some of the distributors. But then in that case, they'd be like, oh, I was just trying to donate to the pandemic victims and I got fired, blah. They're gonna bitch no matter what. The other way that they're profiting is too, is that, yeah, these are for frontline workers. These aren't necessarily for helping patients, but the distributor themselves are probably giving out business cards along with this. So when a nurse or something uses one of these products that have been donated to them and they end up liking it, well, then they have this distributor's contact information to be able to make a sale later on. There's a lot going on here that's just benefiting the distributors and not necessarily the healthcare workers they're trying to cover it all up with. And at this point too, there are so many places you can donate that can help, and they don't take anything but a financial donation. Even like Goodwill. I was going through my house the other day trying to get rid of stuff. It's just sitting in my house in boxes because I can't donate it right now. Goodwill's not taking donations. Hospitals and, you know, all these nonprofits and stuff need money. They need money. They don't need your fucking fizz sticks. And they interviewed an associate professor at Hamline University named Stacy Bosley, and she said about people maintaining purchase volume in times like these. People may be encouraged to be very creative about that, being the minimum volume requirements, especially in times when traditional demand is disrupted. And obviously that's what's going on here. So this is just kind of a creative way for the distributors to find a way to keep their purchase volume up, because as we all know, you have to qualify for the rank that you're in every single month. Something like this disrupts the demand of their products. They gotta find a way to stay without losing their ranks, you know? So this goes into that. But come on, I mean, there are trusted organizations all over the place that you can more efficiently donate to. We hear all the time people saying like, oh, the fizz sticks don't even taste that good. So it's like you're donating all these products that like people probably don't even want. Like maybe a few of them would be happy with it, but like in the most part, they want money. Like that's what they need, that's what they want, that's what we should be giving. We should not be giving our $25 to an Arbonne consultant. We should be giving that to, what would it be, like the Red Cross or something? The article mentions a fundraiser that was collecting $5,000 to buy goodie bags with Arbonne products to a specific healthcare provider, Monument Health in South Dakota. But when you go to its website, the site says that the hospital doesn't even accept food. So these people are like trying to raise money to give to this specific place that won't even accept the things that they're making. And it's important to remember that probably many of your local hospitals have a COVID-19 relief fund that obviously your $25 is going to be spent much better in that situation. It's gonna go towards things that are more efficient in fighting this. That's what's important. You need to donate directly to that. Like, don't donate to an MLM distributor. Come on. If the intent is to donate money, why even use that money to buy stuff, you know? Like, if an Arbonne consultant really wanted to make a difference, use your platform to receive monetary donations and then just give that money to the hospital, you know? If you're really not in this for any other reason besides helping the pandemic right now, it makes no sense. It's so stupid. But anyway, if you're gonna donate, don't donate to an MLM distributor. See what your local hospital needs. Their websites will usually list what kind of donations they need, not only monetary, but, you know, personal protective equipment and things like that. Those are the things that they need. They don't need fizz sticks, they don't need protein shakes. We need to get this virus under control, and we're not gonna do that with Arbonne. And obviously, just make sure you remember that when you hear your Aunt Karen on Facebook talking about how she's so glad she still has an income working from home, first of all, she's probably not making that much money. And second of all, this is not the time to be signing up for these kind of businesses in the first place. Demand is down no matter what people want to tell you. They're using this excuse to get people to be like, yeah, you know what? I should be making money from home because I'm out of work right now. That's the fear they're playing on. And just make sure that you're not buying into it. And hey, if you made it to the end of this video here, make sure you share this video because I want to make sure that everyone knows what's going on here, what kind of posts to look out for. It's just really important that this information gets out there. So go ahead and share, like, and comment. It helps the algorithm. It helps this video get out to more people. And I am just so appreciative of you guys for being here and being you and doing the things that you've been doing while we've been in this quarantine together. And I also have merch now. Links are down in the description below, but I mean, I'm always gonna bring it up, but I always want to make sure that you guys know that I do not expect anyone to buy anything right now if you are financially unable to. I just want to make sure you know that it's there, so that if you are blessed enough to support me in that way, we got everything linked down below. And as always, keep making waves, babes, and I will see you in a few days with another video. All right, smell you later. Bye.